Welcome students in this lecture series organized by Department of Higher Education, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh for the students of BA second year foundation course paper second unit second module number 2.1. Module title is Unseen Passage, Salient Feature, Practice Paragraph, Multiple Choice Questions. Topic will cover learning outcome, subject content, practice paragraph, summary, references, links for further reading and assessment. I am Sheetal Khare Telange, Assistant Professor, posted in Jevanti Haksar Government PG College, Batul, Madhya Pradesh. After finishing the module, the students will be able to learn the importance of unseen passage, the rules to read the passage, the rules to write the answers, and finally will be able to write the answers in an appropriate manner. Unseen passage requires thorough reading of the passage, complete comprehension of the text, and interpretation skills. Students, unseen passage is an integral part of any academic and competitive examinations, whether it is an examination of 5th class to 12th class, SSC examination, PSC examination, UPSC examination, and other examinations. Students, unseen passage becomes very easy if you have a reading habit of stories, poems, articles, newspapers, magazines, and books. Students, to attempt the unseen passage and to get good marks in the examination, you must have prior knowledge about parts of speech, types of sentences, clauses, vocabularies, phrases and idioms, and figure of speech. I'm sure you are familiar with parts of speech like noun, adjective, verb, adverb. These are also called as content words. Like noun is the name of person, place, and thing. It is also plays a role of a subject in a sentence. Adjective tells us the additional information about the subject. Verbs tells us about the action done by the subject, and adjective tells about that how the action is being taken place by the subject. Students, pronoun, preposition, conjunction, interjection, articles, these are all connecting words. Students, to attempt the unseen passage, You need to follow the following steps. Skim the text to get an idea. Skimming means the fast reading. Find out the key words which carry the meaning. Underline the new words which are bothering you. Underline the number or percent or any figure if given in the text. Read the question carefully. Scan the text to get the answer. Scanning means word to word, line to line reading of the whole text. Make a bracket when found the answer and number it. To attempt the unseen passage, you must keep some points in your mind, like read the question again and again to answer it correctly. Write the answer in full sentences in your own language. Give point to point answer. For 1 mark, give one descriptive point. Do not write personal views if not asked. If the question is based on cause and effect, find out the same in the text. There will be two type of questions. First type of questions are WH questions, which will be based on given text. For example, it will start with what, who, where, when, whose, whom, which. Why, how many, how much, how far, how long, how old, how often. Inference questions will be based on your prior knowledge, comprehension skills, and interpretation skills. Like, what will be the appropriate title of the given passage according to you? Explain the theme of the passage. Find out the synonym of the given word. Find out the antonym of the given word. Students, let's have some practice questions. There are two questions. First question is, where does he go to play cricket? Here in this question, the place is being asked. Does is the auxiliary verb. He is the subject and go is the main verb. He, as we know that he is a singular in his form. So we have to remove does and we have to use es form of go with he. So the answer will be, he goes to college ground to play cricket. Second question is, why does he not go regularly to the school? So here reason is being asked in the second question, but this question is in negative form. So the answer will be also negative. We have here, we do not have to remove does, because if we have to tell the answer in a negative form, so we need the auxiliary verb here, and main verb is go and subject again is he. So the answer will be like, he does not go to school regularly because of his disease. Let's have next question. When do they come from school? Here the time is being asked. Do is the auxiliary verb, they is subject, and come is the main verb. We have to remove do here, and the answer will be, they come from school by 5 p.m. The next question is, why do they not go to Reena's house? The question is in negative form. Again, do is the auxiliary verb, they is the subject, and go is the main verb. So we have to use do here because in negative answer we need auxiliary verbs. So the answer will be like they do not go to Reena's house because of some family feud. The next question is how did he come here? So the mode of coming or the way is being asked in this question, and the question is in past form, so we have to answer is in we have to give the answer in past form. So we have to remove here did and we have to use the past form of come with he. So the answer will be he came here by bus. Next question is why did he not come yet? Again, the question is in past form and it is being asked in a negative sense. So we have to answer it in a past negative sense. So subject is again he. He did not come yet because he went to market. So the reason is being asked why he has not come yet. So here in the second part of the sentence we have used the second form of come and that is went. He did not come yet because he went to market. Next question is why did she hide the truth? Again reason is being asked and this question is also in a past form. So we have to use the second form of hide here and subject is she. So answer will be she hidden the truth to save her family. Question is how many members are there in the family? And there is been used in the middle of the question and it is a rule if there is present in the question the answer will start with there. So the answer will be there are 5 members in my family. The next question where were you when I came to your home? Here reason is being asked and there is a clause between a question. So the answer will start with when. When you will came to my home, I was sleeping. Is used here as determiner. Okay, so the answer will start with when. When you came to my home, I was sleeping. So students, let's have read the practice passage. Srinivasa Ramanujan was one of the greatest mathematical genius of the world. Born in a poor Brahmin family, he gave no indication of his hidden talent. He was born at Erode in Coimbatore in 1887. His father was an accountant to a cloth merchant who had to maintain a large family on a small income. Srinivasa was granted half exemption of fee when he stood first in the primary school examination in the whole of Tanjore district. From his childhood, Ramanujan was a quiet and dreamy temperament. He had answered all sums that puzzled his classmates and seniors. Figures did not worry him. No calculation was too difficult for him. Things which were dark and muddled to his classmates were as clear as daylight to him. He always helped them with a generosity which was the most lovable feature of his character all through his career. When he was in second class, his curiosity upon the subject of the highest truth in mathematics was roused. Later on, when he moved into the third standard, he asked for problems of mathematics of higher nature, while in fourth standard he could solve the most difficult problems of trigonometry. He obtained Euler's theorem and proved them. He followed Carr's synopsis of pure mathematics. He solved all the problems without any other book to aid him. To him, each solution was a triumph which encouraged him to a fresh endeavor. Ramanujan won Subramaniam Scholarship, usually awarded for proficiency in English as well as mathematics. But the passion for mathematics gained on him. He neglected all other subjects so much that he failed to gain promotion to higher class, thereby losing his scholarship. This was a great calamity of which he had never dreamed. He had no money, no means of earning, no books, no influence. No help came to him from outside. He was now 18 without any definite plan. He joined Pachiappa's College in Madras, now in Chennai, but had to return home due to illness. Look at the summary. Unseen passage is also called as reading comprehension. It requires thorough reading, complete comprehension, and interpretation skills. It is an integral part of an academic and competitive exam. It needs prior knowledge about the English language. Skim the text to get the whole idea of the text and scan the text to get the answer to the given questions. Find out the key words or the words which carry the meaning and underline new words. Read the questions carefully and try to answer in full sentences and point to point. Put the brackets if you find out the answers in the passage and number it. WH question will be based on the given text and inference question on your comprehension skills. To answer inference questions, read the text thoroughly line by line to get the hidden meaning or to reach the conclusion. Let's have assessment questions. Question 1. When was Ramanujan born? Options are 1887, 1885, 1882 and 1889. Noun, adjective, verb and adverb play important role because these are blank words and carry meaning. Options are connecting word, confusing word, content word and correlative words. Third question, pronoun, preposition, conjunction, interjection and articles are less important while reading. These play the role of blank words in the sentence. Options are content words, connecting words, correlative words, and confusing words. Give the synonym of the word triumph. Options are defeat, lose, victory, and fight. Then give the antonym of the word fear. Options are afraid, risk, scare, and fearless. Have a look on correct answers. A is the correct answer of question 1. C is the correct answer of question 2. B is the correct answer of question 3. C is the correct answer of question 4. And D is the correct answer of question 5. I'm sure you have learnt more about unseen passage through this module. Thank you.